ശശി തരൂർ MP മാധ്യമങ്ങളെ കാണുന്നു തത്സമയം.
Distortions about something that affects human beings' lives and affects families and people. I want to stress that I have nothing to hide. I've fully cooperated with the police at every stage, and that the full facts of all the circumstances that have been mentioned and distorted in yesterday's broadcast are known to the police. They've been investigating for 3 years. They have not so far been able to establish whether any crime has been committed or any murder has even occurred. So all this is something that the police are the right and most competent people to respond to. As far as I am concerned, I just really deplore the sort of cheap man. I think Kerala journalists, and there are so many of you here, you don't need to be told about what happens when a new channel wants to establish itself and get some attention, get some eyeballs. But the pursuit of TRPs in the question of this is the problem. There are some people who are simply not interested in any professional journalism. Somebody would rather hear their own voice. Why don't you interview him? He is ready to be interviewed. He doesn't need to.
But it's
your
own man Friday who's speaking.
Please take over. Why don't you come and speak?
So why are you harassing me like this? Why are you physically manhandling me? Why are you physically manhandling me?
Please come. I'm offering you a platform.
Why are you physically manhandling me?
All right, so this is what they want. You see, this is now going to be the story. This is what they're interested in.
Why are you physically manhandling me? What is he doing? Why are you manhandling me? What is he doing? This is what you're doing.
These people are not journalists.
This is what you're
These people are not.
Is this what you're doing? Why should I get
So let me just conclude what I have to say, which is very simply that as far as I'm concerned, you are all professional journalists. This, unfortunately, is not an example of professional journalism. What we've seen here, sadly, we all understand. I've been a very strong advocate of freedom of expression. The media has a very important role as a witness. The media does not have a role of being prosecutor, judge and executioner. Which is what well, as you can see, there is somebody who really wants to make the news because this is what they want to broadcast. Please be sure that this is what they want to broadcast, and it will be broadcast because that's all they're prepared to do. As far as I'm concerned, I don't need to play along with this. You're all here. Therefore, out of sheer courtesy for you, I'm telling you what I've already said publicly. The rest of the matters are very much, there is a legal system in our country, there are constitutional rights for people in our country, there is a judicial system in our country. Let the police conclude their work, go to the courts and let the courts come to a conclusion. That's the way in which our system is supposed to work. As far as I'm concerned, I have a lot of work to do. I have 100 people waiting in my MP's office for the work of this constituency. That is what I'm pledged to do. That's what I'm here to serve. Somebody else would rather hear the sound of their own voice and be the object of the news. They're welcome to it. For me, the news about this country and about this constituency are the important pressing things that we need to do to get this country on the move. It is not about the TRPs of a third-rate digital outfit. That is basically the digital equivalent of a toilet roll. I don't wish to participate in that. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Any uncomfortable questions, please.
വൃന്ദ പുഷ്കറിന്റെ മരണവുമായി ബന്ധപ്പെട്ട് കഴിഞ്ഞ ദിവസം ഒരു ചാനൽ പുറത്തുവിട്ട ശബ്ദ സംപ്രേഷണത്തിനെ തുടർന്നാണ് ശശി തരൂരിന്റെ പ്രതികരണം ഉണ്ടായിരിക്കുന്നത്. മാധ്യമങ്ങൾക്ക് സാക്ഷിമൊഴിയുടെ അടിസ്ഥാനത്തിൽ പറയാം, സാക്ഷി എന്നുള്ള രീതിയിൽ കാര്യങ്ങൾ പറയാം, പക്ഷേ കാര്യങ്ങളെക്കുറിച്ച് പ്രോസിക്യൂട്ട് ചെയ്യാനോ വിധിയിൽ തീർപ്പ് കൽപ്പിക്കാനുള്ള അവകാശം മാധ്യമങ്ങൾക്കില്ല. മാധ്യമങ്ങൾ തങ്ങളുടെ ധാർമ്മികത കൈവിടാതെ പ്രവർത്തിക്കണമെന്നും ആവർത്തിച്ചാണ് ശശി തരൂർ MP മാധ്യമങ്ങളോടുള്ള സംഭാഷണം നടത്തിയത്.